I thank all of you who were involved with this. I'm hoping that Congressman Castle would like to say a few words, and then perhaps Mayor Baker. He's not looking shy. He's finished being videotaped. And so it gives me great pleasure to introduce somebody who has been such a phenomenal leader of our state for so many years, somebody who is widely respected, not just throughout Delaware, but across the country, and in fact, honestly, around the world. Please, let's give it up for Congressman Castle.
May I do this from down here? Am I going to be penalized or anything if I don't get up there? Let me just echo our distinguished governor's words. I think it's wonderful that not only that this business is here, and that those involved with it have decided to come here, to a place that people might not have come 5 years ago. And I give a lot of credit for that to our distinguished mayor and to our governor and to others who've helped develop the lower part of Market Street. Am I causing that?
No. Ben, can we get the sound on the TV off? Sound on the TV off.
And other parts of Wilmington. I will tell you, as a child, I roamed these streets. I used to come down to the Grand and the Queen and pay my, whatever it was then, 10 or 12 cents for the double feature, and then go running around playing tag with friends in downtown Wilmington. And then obviously there was a time when you probably didn't do that, and now it's being restored, and I think that's wonderful. And I'm a great believer in community. I'm a great believer in working together. I believe this election, there was an election yesterday, wasn't there, Jack? But this election is behind us. I thought it was divisive across the country and in Delaware, but it's behind us. And I think our responsibility is to pull together, to work with each other, to work with the community, to work with our church groups, to work with our businesses and the politicians, and make doggone sure that we are advancing our causes here in Wilmington and in the state of Delaware. And I believe that this business represents that, and is the essence of it, and it is something that we need to pay a heck of a lot of attention to. So for everybody who's involved in this, I give you my great thanks. Ken, I thank you too. You got too much applause the first time. I don't make too big a fuss about this. We thank you for organizing all this in the social media as well. You know, yesterday was a very interesting day in terms of the elections, and sometimes it's hard to read what people really want from all of that. But I just hope that both the political parties can sit down and figure out, not only in Delaware but across this country, what is it that we need to do in order to get our economy moving again, to make sure that we're serving people as well as possible, and do it together, and not get into that business where pointing the finger and faulting the other person. Hopefully we've had enough of that for the time being, and we can move forward. And I would tell you that this business may represent the essence of that, and what we have to do in order to move forward. So I thank each and every one of you for your involvement in all this. And with that, should I introduce the mayor?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Our very distinguished mayor of the city of Wilmington, Mr. James Baker.
Thank you, Mike. I was just diddling what the what the governor said and what Mike said. I really want to thank Mike, though, for all of the things that he's done for our state. And we're glad that you said the things you said. Last night you got more praise from the Democrats than you did from the daggone Republicans. But anyways, we love you. So I think if we all work together, this is just a sign of that. And if we really want this country to be straightened out, we are going to have to work together across parties, across all our ideological nonsense that sometimes we get into. I love the coffee. I'm spilling it all over myself. But anyways, that really is a great tale, to work with the governor and Alan and his staff and the congressional delegation. I think Bonnie's back there, right? Yeah. From Senator Carper's office. And we always have the good workings with the congressional delegation on anything about Wilmington. But thank you all for your investments in the city. This is going to be a great city. It's just a matter of time. I won't probably be mayor by the time it gets to be great, but anyways. We got enough idiots who want to be mayor. I just hope we get a good candidate out of all this mess. We already seen what idiots can do in the political process, kind of.
Why do you think?
No, I'm referring to people that run against you. We get enough idiots on it. But anyways, thank you all. It's a great day. And what we wanted to know is, are you going to have lunch too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because we saw breakfast, and right now everybody knows we can come here for lunch also.
Yes.
So thank you very much, and it's going to be successful. We're going to make it. This country's going to make it. We're going to make it. So don't even get into that crap that people get into, that it's our last days and all that stuff. It's not going to happen. All we need to do is keep doing what the state's been doing with a magnificent bringing in new jobs, new businesses. So that's where we're going to make it. This is a part of that. It's not going to, we can't go back. Nations can't go back. Either you go forward or you die. And I don't believe in all those people who keep talking about give us our country back. And I'm asking, to whom are we giving it back to? I ain't giving nothing back to nobody. It's going to be we go forward or we're not going to make it. And we're going to make it together, and we can't make it separately. So, there's my political speech. And thank you very much, and really appreciate these two great guys here who have made great things for this state. Thank you.